proceedings.
Yes.
If you can bring in the witness, please. Thank you.
I, Alagie Masanneh Camara.
Nte Alagie Masanneh Camara.
Nte Alagie Masanneh Camara.
Do swear that.
Ngankali ko.
I'll speak the truth.
Be toñale fola.
Mina men fola jang toñalem.
The whole truth.
Toña dorong.
Toña dorong.
And nothing but the truth.
Atekela fenti fo toña.
Fenti tarla ko na man ka toñati.
So help me God.
Alma alay makoy.
Alama alay makoy.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman. Good afternoon, Commissioners.
Lawyer ko itinyang chairman.
Good afternoon to the audience and good afternoon to you, Mr. Witness.
Altinyang audience solu to ma mobile itinyang sedo.
Mr. Witness, as you already know,
sedo comme yalo nyameng
my name is Masanneh.
Kunte tomu Masanneh liti.
And I will be leading you on behalf of the Commission today.
Ntele nyanta kala nyininkar lati to commissioner sol to yala.
Just like I told you earlier today,
Comme nga fo nu nyameng juna.
this is a conversation between you and I.
Nyunga kamuntele ko kachalum doron tenite tema.
A conversation where I ask questions and you answer my questions.
Kaci ami yalon ko ntele be kala ke nyininkar la yen na nyininkar jabi.
And while the question and answer is ongoing,
I'll
be asking you in English and you will be responding in Mandinka after the interpreters have clarified the question to you. Like I told you earlier, be sure to give short statements so that the interpreters will be able to follow through whatever you're saying. And also allow for a few seconds after the question is interpreted to you to avoid overlapping of speeches. For today,
B.
We're going to deal with what you witnessed
Bina min kachala wolum ite min sedia.
with respect to the first witch hunting incident.
Wolum ning kuol ku folol mi alon ko ning bua muta kuol min ketanungjang.
Then we'll move on to the main witch hunt that occurred in Sintet.
Sina na dung ning bua muta ba kuol min ketanun Sintet sateto.
You would tell us what you saw
Ite ba fula moli ite mineje.
and what you heard.
Yemmi moy.
And while you're narrating your story,
Silang ite be kuol be satala.
I'll ask you to stop at a certain time,
Wo ati be sotola kono mbe kuntule nyatole ke nyinin karol la.
and I'll ask you several questions just to clarify the issues.
And wo kono mbe nyinin kar jamale kaji ko nga kuol nyin sen yandi.
So now we can start the process.
Saing ba diamo ngindamutala.
Can you please tell the commission your name?
Foi se toni kontongo fono commissioner solieba.
Yes.
Go ahead, please.
Continue yafo itoni kontongo.
Ni futata fon jarol banko kay ko Alagie Masanneh Camara wo mon kilinit.
My name is Alagie Masanneh Camara in the whole of Jarol.
Can you recall when and where you were born?
Silang hakilo se bulano ite wuluta muntole ande muntuma le wuluta. Sanjuma le wuluta.
Wuluta fon jarol banko kan sinteti sato kon.
I was born in the village of Sintet in Foni, Jarol.
When was this?
Oketa sanjuma le kono.
Ngulu sango mfama lombari ya memfanyeje akata men nyale ko 1941 ne wuluta.
Well, I cannot recall it by myself, but the story that was explained to me was that I was born in 1941.
Where are you currently residing?
Silang ibe sabatri muntole mbe tembo min toteng.
Mbe sabateri sinteti kilo kono.
I'm still resident at the same Sintet.
What is your occupation?
Mune mila doku oti.
Sama sonolu munna do kuwet.
I am a farmer. That's my work.
Apart from farming, do you engage in any other economic activity?
Silang na botan ning sama do kan min fo ko wala mila doku oti. Ida blatan min doku na la kabilo kono ba.
Na bata sama sonola modol ka wali nkabo fata fimboro dade.
Well, apart from farming, people come to me so that I can make this local medicine for them.
In which kabilo are you residing in Sintet?
Silang be Sintet kabila jumalto.
Bako.
I live in Bako.
Can you tell us how many kabilos are in Sintet?
Foi sa funo moli kabila gelle be Sintet sate kono.
Na dindi atumo kabila woro bar kabila fulo manna ware yawol kafunyo masayen kabila lulle beji.
When I was a child, there were 6 clans living in Sintet. But the other 2 clans were not big, so they were put together to become one. So now it is 5 clans.
And can you please tell us about these 5 clans?
Silang ning kabilo la ko. Foi so kuol fono moli ba.
Alonya.
How they were established, I can say that.
Go ahead, please.
Continue yafo.
Tabere nyim kabila woro be lori nyim barasu do kulal nata samen folok.
When these 6 clans were already established, the workers baras mum baras façon.
Ibetele ma mum baras sifa
nyim barasu do kulal. Mereka balango dada.
Okay, when these people came, the workers who were working on the demarcations.
Ntola manin kala nimbaji kunda wal inata o kabila fulola kafunyoma wakata kabila kilinti kafo kabilo lebi bako.
Our Mandinka section and Bajikunda were put together, where now they called Bako.
Alkalo bedabe.
That's where the alkali is resident.
Go ahead, please.
Na kota wato kabambu.
From there you have Kabambu.
Busongai,
Busongai, Fulakunda,
Tambakunda,
and Tambakunda.
Nkabila lulo besabaterimbi.
These are the 5 clans now existing.
Do you recall when the discussions about witch hunters came in Sintet?
Fay haklo bulatale watu jumale nyin kacha nyin bua mutakul kachata alla sate to Sintet.
A follow sunta nakala muto sunta tambajiro kuola tambajiro. Iko kafa tambajiro.
The first one happened, the man who was ahead of that was the man called Tambajiro.
What Tambajiro?
That's Tambajiro.
Kabira binaya maki baro moede.
When he was coming to our village, we didn't get information about him. Maybe some were aware, but some were not aware of his coming. We just saw them come to the village. They came with big drums. They were drumming around. They were going around in the village. When they reach certain places, he will stop, saying that something is buried here. His people will dig the place. They said he will bring out something from the hole. But the things they bring out after those holes, we don't see them. We will see him put his hand inside the bag. Whether something is dropped in the bag, whether something is not dropped in the bag, we don't know anything about that. This is how he went around the whole village with until they completed going around the village. They all went home. We were there. Another time came. They came back. But before they come, the message first was sent to the village, saying that the president said, let everybody converge at the hospital. We all met at the hospital. We now saw again Tambajiro came with his people. They came with soldiers. They surrounded the people. After surrounding the people, till after the evening prayers, we saw them take out a long mobile. They came and put it in the middle of us. Me, I am somebody who is very curious. I tried until I came near the object. I stood near it. Yaya spoke. Whether he was in Banjul, whether he was in Kanilai, we didn't know that. But his voice is just like how I am talking here today. He said, the cooking stove I gave you, did you take it along? They said yes. Did you carry along the coal? They said yes. The dust powder of the medicine I gave you, do you have it there? They said yes. Do you have a match? They said yes. He told them pour kerosene on those coal. Around 5 p.m. It was windy that day. They put fire on those coals. He called some people. He asked whether those people are present. They said yes. He said call them. They were called. They came and stood. They took that dust powder medicine and put it inside that fire, and the smoke started rising. Anybody who inhales that smoke and go back,
Sojarol ye push.
The soldiers will push you again in front
Yakata sishiola.
so that you can come nearer to the smoke.
Fakata wala nyam.
That's how it happened.
Fo boro sishio banta tumame.
Until the smoke was exhausted.
Kitaje wala nyama.
That's how we remained there
Awa fafitiro.
until around the dusk prayers.
Tirkola fama yentaraje.
We were there till after the dusk prayers. Akoye batu domandi.
My apologies for cutting you.
Akoye hakatu.
Akoy hakituk bara nyante nyato kuntulale.
Inshallah.
The first time Tambajero came to Sintet village,
Num follow kabiring tambajiro natal alla sateto.
who did he come with?
Anat ani jumanyo le nata nyora.
Anin tantanjalo minni nata jola je.
He came there with drummers.
Ngamo kilin tolo wol kono.
I know one person's name among them.
Ikafole sen tamba.
He is called Seni Tamba.
Baro fatalabi.
But he is dead now. He has passed away.
Wata baluwot.
He is not alive.
Nyin tolo.
The rest,
Mawol tolo.
I don't know their names.
And who is this Tambajero?
Jumalo ngin tambajiroti.
Hani najango niamwe tamba.
Here, if you hear Tamba,
Fue jiro laje.
much more calling him Tamba Jiro,
Jola lamot.
he is a Jola.
Inankare to.
There's nothing to ask about that.
Did he have any specific position?
Palas bayal ba mialon ko ate katuwo do ko dronela.
Ha?
Palas babul le jeba comme aka do ko bala ka minke dron mi atandi ko atele ta marta ngin do ko wala.
Wosi tarabulu
He might,
ya la karola warandula koto to barin tolia wanana te jenkamo do tamba jiro.
he might have a position, maybe with Yaya or somewhere else. But here, we just hear him as Tamba Jiro.
Kaka bual lel fintindi.
That he points out witches.
Do you know what the purpose of his first visit was?
Silang atara kumpa bo folo kanal la sateto. Mune pour mon awoke mun kamala.
Atenyin ku kilon ko isobita nyinna ko bual be sintetin.
Is something that they suspected that there were witches and wizards in Sintet.
For the second meeting,
Silang ala na fulanyangol dum.
can you tell us how people were conveyed for this meeting?
Silang fesa funo moli o mol kafuno nyaadi le pour kanangi kanakate ke dan ko watela.
Kabere ibota je wo silot.
When they left for the after the first trip,
Okala la nata nyinchi baro soto.
it was after that we had this information.
Ko ya kabe mo min dirlali sambala nan sintet. Bu amutalali sambala nan sintet.
Saying that Yaya will send people to Sintet who will give people medicine, and they are people who will reveal who are witches and wizards.
Bar wo fofo na tata la faye lokumoshi.
After that information came, it was 1 week after,
Nkamo ila moiten.
we hear it like that.
Fabe kala to nyati fata kala to nyati
Whether
malo.
it's true or not, we didn't know.
Folun kilin silin ka.
Till one day, around the late afternoon, late
My
morning.
apologies for cutting you.
Si haketu
Actually, my question was,
ko nanyi ni karamu minti
for the second meeting with Tambajero,
pour inin tambajiro la sila sinya fulanjang
the one you told us where people wwere called and gathered,
tabriya fa janko ye mol kumanne pour na eta ye beng
how were people conveyed to that meeting?
wo kibaro futata mol kan nyaadi le
Wo akibaro meya ngamwe menna nasate tiyo.
Well, we had that information from our alkali, the head of the village.
Alkalo bejele bari sate olo lan tolka fole wole liye sate tiyo.
You have the alkali, but people who built the village, we call them village owners.
Wala foundun ta sate ko na kafo mole ko yaya ko mole be lopitanot.
It was this village owner who went around and told the people, Yaya said, we should meet.
Wala mo be kidindi kata lopitanot.
This is why everybody went to the hospital.
Mol be bendi uje kola.
When everybody was converged at the hospital,
Ngana je soldier role ye fanna be kuruchew.
we saw that soldiers came and surrounded the place,
Musuke
male and female.
hanni men ko bita sumna le ko itita.
Even anyone who wants to go and him or herself, they said, no, you are not going anywhere.
Ilana sato kono doli alo wolum fangola.
They are coming into the village. Some just knew it that day.
But man notice di mo.
But people were not given any notice.
The soldiers you saw there, did you recognize anyone from among them?
However many the soldiers were, but the man who led them, the person I can name there, that's Sol Bojang.
Who was Sol Bojang?
He was a soldier. He's a soldier.
Do you know who he worked for directly?
He works for Yaya Jammeh.
And what was his role in that meeting?
However many the soldiers were, every one of them has his or her role. I cannot name them. But on that day, they said he was the overall leader. When coming there, he always lead them. Yes.
You mentioned that in that meeting, 3 people were identified and they were told to come forward near the fire.
Yafo ko wolu kabrial bendi woloptano to e mo sabale su tombonje ko wolina kana sutianan dimbabe dami.
Sorry, my apologies. You said several people.
Iko mo jamal haketo iko mo dantang.
Mo saba.
He said 3 people. They said let them come and stand near the coal pot.
Yes,
so that they can inhale the smoke.
Do you know why those 3 people were identified?
When when
there is talk for that, what Yaya Jammeh himself said, I heard it with my own ears. We don't see one another, but hearing from each other just like how we are hearing each other. That's how I heard him.
And what exactly did you hear from him?
What he narrated there.
He said,
Your Alkali, I have warned him several times, but it appears that he is a strong-headed person. When he said that, the other one, he told the other one that you yourself ate your own child. I was walking with your son. He was walking behind me. You caught him. I sent someone to you on 3 occasions. He said his bodyguard. I don't know what that means in English. He said 3 times. I sent him to you. I told him to tell you to leave your son. You refused. I sent him the 2nd time. You didn't agree. Until 3 times. You yourself killed your child. Your son. The other one, he didn't say something wrong. He said to that man also, I was walking with your son. Your son died. You yourself ate him. I heard that one also. It didn't mean that I heard it from people. It's not hearsay. He said that through that telephone which was standing in the middle. I am a witness to that.
When he said these things, did these 3 individuals respond to him?
They didn't respond to him. They were just quiet. Then again, He said, Sintet,
Abu Abal,
the big witches and wizards,
ako Bajikunda,
Bajikunda,
Tambakunda.
Tambakunda.
Foten.
That's how he said it.
Fabo Onyama, Fatou Onyama, Malo.
Whether it's that way or not, I don't know. But he said it. Yes.
When these things were happening, can you describe to us how these three individuals felt just by looking at them?
Even if they don't like it, nobody has the daring mind to defy or respond to him. If a lion is standing and they said he breaks people's necks, nobody will go towards it. That's how we had him.
As you were part of the crowd that day, how did you perceive what was happening there?
That's how I saw it. Whether that's true or not, I don't know.
The soldiers that you saw around that place, were they carrying anything with them?
They were all having guns.
How did you feel in the midst of soldiers that were carrying weapons?
That day, I was not afraid of anything.
While this was going on, was there any reaction from the crowd that was gathered there?
At the hospital there, I didn't see anyone do any kind of reaction. Whether a Fula, Mandinka, or any other tribe who converged there. Everybody was in fear.
You also told us a week after that you heard of
Lokun killing a kola.
Nata mo ko de ko mindir lalbina
asodo mandinga e pare nyini
A week after that, we heard that people are coming who are going to make us drink medicines.
Mr. Camara,
no,
please do wait for my questions before you answer them.
akoy e haketu bare ninga bale nyini karole si batu fanate pare na nyini karola sinang isina jabi
It will make the conversation smoother.
obakela nakacha nyimbe tala kule.
And also, if I raise my hand,
anu niyenji fana ngambulo wulindi
as I had told you in the room, you wait a bit so that I can ask follow-up questions.
iselo domande wala batan wala ka tandila ko lafte ke nyininka so iselo yen so nge nyininka.
Bismillah.
Thank you very much.
Abaraka bake.
Can you tell us what happened after a week?
Fesa fono mole mune natake o lokuno kilingo kola.
1 week after, that was the time we had the news that people are coming who are going to give us medicine to drink.
What did you hear about these people?
Yemune moy ni molla ko minul kana mindindiro la alla sateto.
Ngaso ko nga musolle moy I was
in my home. I heard and saw women running around on the streets saying that people are coming to give us medicine to drink. People are coming to make us drink some medicine.
And what happened after you heard this news?
After I heard that news, I called all members of my family together. My wife and my own children plus my elder brother's wife is
Ko mo kana mo fuda wada.
I said, let nobody move and go to anywhere.
Ngasira ngol bondi ngelondi ndalate.
I brought out chairs and placed them near me.
Korda da be fojana nyo.
The compound gate was somewhere a little bit further.
Nadimbali be sirinjang.
My family was sitting here.
Ndaro si wolni datema. Korda datema.
I went and sat between them and the compound's gate.
Inata wale nyama kufusha itambita ne mankonto.
This is how they came into the compound. They didn't even greet me.
Yodura be murum.
They went round the compound.
Murutanam.
They came back.
Inata longkunto.
They came and stood over me.
Konye maube.
They said, Maube.
Medam kumare manfula kamoy.
I didn't respond because I cannot speak Fula.
He said konye maube.
They said again, Maube.
Medam.
I didn't respond.
Sinya saba.
3 times.
Chandindo belori dala.
One was standing near them.
Akonye ketele nyininka.
He told me, you are the guy they are asking.
Kante manfula kamoy wai.
I said, I cannot speak Fula.
Akonye mantaratanak fole.
He said, we are not here to tell you something which is bad.
Natalan tambitela ngela korda be murumuru.
We came and passed you and went round your compound.
Mantana jela jam.
We didn't see anything wrong here.
Adiumanke buati fana.
And you are not a witch.
Na dantete damala.
If it is only you,
Ndaduna sinteti jam.
we will not come into Sintet.
Ngwari wali janna kuoto kuhu.
I asked them, is that what you saw about me? They said yes.
Ngwa alhamdulillah ma o continue.
I said, thanks to Allah, may that go on, keep on going forward.
Ifuntita wale nyama itata.
That's how they left my compound and went away.
Itata dundiba kunda.
They went into Dibakunda.
Ndoma nyolle bo.
My younger brothers live in that compound.
Mbulate num.
I followed them.
Mfutata je.
When we arrived there,
Yadulali jube.
they looked around.
Asodo mandinga babu bulo ulindi kangile.
Yo.
Mr. Camara,
Nkungola bejiberi nyama ndia.
Ako ise haketu.
maybe you didn't see me raise my
Camera
hand.
imaje kabringa babulo ulindi kangile.
But just be mindful that you have to look at me
Ako bare ise haklo to katu
so
nyanta
that you will know
jibela.
when I raise my hands.
Purunia na ya bulo ulindi dorong isaje yelo.
I just want to ask you a few questions
Amlafta ke nyinin
based on what you've narrated so far. You mentioned that some men came to your house. Can you tell us how these men were dressed?
Iye siti fengol men kara kurto nin dondu ko nin nafo.
The clothes they were wearing, the trouser, the shirt, and the hat
Murfe wulem.
were all red color.
Bay koyo.
Well, and white cloth
Famfelen down.
plus mirrors
Yewolle jaka sabala.
were sewn on these clothes.
Ini wala kadu moluka.
This is what they wear to go into people's homes.
Wala muila uniform.
That's what they use as uniform.
How many of them were they?
Itol mo jellem mo min dunte la korda ko mo jelu e nyim pare si fal pare tan kamin fote.
E mo jamal le mo barinde la suwo kono mo le keba wala na tan tele suwo kono kilingani sojaroni ala kanna sorla.
Many of them were there, but only one came into my compound plus a soldier and the man who interprets for them.
You missed one point, Mr. Interpreter. He said the leader.
And their leader, yes.
How did you know that he was the leader?
Ite olo nyade ko atelo mila nyaton koti.
Ye wala fanyi kabiri tata banta bata ye wala ita ko wala muila lidati.
That's what they told me. When we went to the Bantaba, that's the person they pointed out to me saying that he was their leader.
These people were in red.
Imolo mi fe wulangulu.
Had you ever seen them before in Sintet?
Ine ne ye jele foloto sinter sateto.
Nani meje je fo walu.
I've never seen them there till that day.
Do you know where they were from?
Fo yalo ne bota muntole.
Ha ngalo ibota banko men ka ngalo.
Yes, I know the country they come from.
And where is that?
Silang ibota banku jumalto ni sa fono.
Niger.
They are from Niger.
How do you know that they are from Niger?
ite wolo nyaadi le ko bota Niger bankol
ntamatan singole fomoto ni terango men kata fo la banko kam.
I'm somebody who walked on foot, taking the train until I reached their country.
Adu wolonga fo moli en ko enal manten ko ali kuje jam mem mandi ali.
That day I told the people, if you don't take it easy, you will see something here which is very unpleasant.
So you traveled to Niger previously, right?
wakamunta ko ite ne tamatale kata fo Niger wo wato
Ha.
Yes.
And when you went to Niger,
kilan kabita na Niger bankoto
did you encounter people like these ones that you saw in Sintet?
yenyi mosi fal jile minje ila sinter sate to wolongo iyo mosi fal jeje
Nye si fali jeje.
I saw people like them there.
Bar meni mo mutalongot.
But there, I didn't know whether they point out witches or catching people.
So based on your own experience when you went to Niger,
sa itela longoto kabiri ngi tamata kata Niger banko to
you concluded that these men that came to Sintet
inata la ko ngi mol minuna ta sintet banko
were from Niger,
botana Niger banko
correct?
akitata wala nyama
Ila diamo kan ngalo wala ko bota jele.
Their way of talking or speaking is what showed me that they are from Niger.
Kantu mali fawto ngabuat mutalale men ni jawto.
But because even in Mali, the people who I saw there,
Wala buka jamo fangala korda ko.
who point out witches, they don't even stay in anybody's compound.
Wal katalo banta balot.
They go and stand at the bantaba.
Ani ele tanta oma
But if they beat their drum,
nimbu amudi.
if you are a witch or wizard,
Hanni bela bunko ni be fintile ye wale.
even if you are in your house, you will come out and go to them.
Bar mawo jenyu la ko.
But these people didn't do that.
Apart from you traveling to Niger,
na bota itela tamo kata Niger banko to
was there anything about these men that made you think that they were from Niger?
fo fem fanam be nyin kewol la kuol kono le mi atandi la ko nyin ibuto nyato nya ibota Niger le
Ako foi kudo jele ila koto. Mensa itandi la koto nyato nya nyilbota Nigerle.
Ha.
Yes.
Please tell us about that.
to fo molie
Ila diamo kan ni jam fulol la diamo kan fo man kliya.
Their way of speaking Fula is different from the Fula we have here.
Go ahead.
sila
Tajel.
continue
Yes.
Numbir mbata je fana ita ye mol mute ye ti nyandi sinteti fo salfana kola.
After they captured people, they made them sit down in Sintet there until after the afternoon prayers.
Biri parete bita.
When they were ready to depart,
Before we go up to where they gathered people,
sila ko jandimbita fo ye mol kafu nyoma dameng
you've told us that when they came to your house,
ya fo jande ko kabri na tela korda kono
they searched everywhere
murun tela korda kono
and told you that you were not a witch.
nata na murun kanka fo ko ite manke boate
Ha.
From your house,
san ka boyla korda to
where did they go?
inata ta mun tole
Diba kunda.
they went to Dibakunda.
Can you tell us what they did in that place?
ko sai kabri tara dipakunda if isa fo no mol ye munekeji
Biri futata diba kunda fana mbe noma.
When they arrived at Dibakunda, I was following them.
Ndoma be je ka fa fujanga diba.
I have a younger brother there called Fujaga Diba.
Adinke cheba.
His elder son,
Sindimo bala.
he was having a leg which was paining.
Inata lo yasi mojube.
They came and stood and looked at his paining
Iko-
leg.
Iko buale achinji.
They said he was beaten by witches on his leg.
Ikaya sama yena kanila ngaboro dile.
They told him to come the following day to Kanilai, they'll give him medicine.
Nko enal bita alkana tanko mad.
I told them when going, don't go in my absence.
Nteni mfujanga ni adingole bulata moto kilim.
It was myself and Fujanga and his son who joined the same vehicle.
Walum futata je.
On that day when we arrived,
Atara dolman suba fongo sal.
and at that time some people didn't even pray the early morning prayers.
Just before we move on to the following day,
sila jandimbe futela so mola
can you tell us what happened on that day, what you saw them do?
sila
in
isa fo no mol ye
Sintet?
muneketa wolungo yi muneje be min ke kan sinter sate to wolungo
Walum fente bulu fokam molu tongo tambindi doro almoto to wali.
That day, there was nothing else apart from catching people and telling them to go to the vehicle.
And how were these people caught to go into the vehicle?
sila ngi molu ye muta nyaadi le ke tambindi mototo
E ko buwa lemuti ke buwa mutale ye men fontolle nyaa e menje.
What they told us and what we saw was that the people they catch were accused to be witches and wizards.
What age range of people were captured?
sila mo sifa long ke bal mol long fo fandin kello ye mun muta
Ye men mutaje.
ke samba fenkoto mototo fe so fono bang fandin kello fo dindingol lo
Nsa fono
Yes, I can say it.
nte tembe nyolu beje.
People who were around the same age.
Men
People
bente
were
duma
there,
wolu beje.
people were there whom I am older than them.
Kambandi mese wolle mantaraje.
Well, there were no young boys among
Ani sunkutundi wolu.
plus young girls who were
Bar
not,
foromuso
but middle-aged women,
musike bare ngolu.
old women,
Ke babalu.
older
Woldol
people.
fango hanin nali mamola muso iyamute ko ba sambalantele bendi chilo kanko yali nyimbula. Nali mamola muso le yele salola bala ala bula utumole na tawo.
Even our imam's wife was captured, but I went and met them on the way. I told them, this woman is the imam's wife who is suffering from high blood. Leave her.
And why did they listen to you?
sila munana isonte mailo ya marola
Ah, itolle alon.
Well, they know.
These people that were being captured,
ñi molu mi alon ko ibe bulu mutaring
did they go willingly with them?
po itate fangol le dia kamal bam fo ye forcele
Ke force ni toro.
They were forced plus unhappiness.
Imman konton domo doluman jiyo min kabiru o so manda ibe sirin hanni men kabite min ne buka so.
They didn't eat lunch and didn't have water to drink. Even some people who want to go and have water to drink, they will not allow you.
Salfana kola.
After the afternoon prayers,
Just before we move on to that,
jandimbe futala woto
I'd just like to deal with the incident that happened before that.
mbela fla purunga ngin kol kacha kol min kita jandimbe futala
You've already told us that people were being captured and taken.
yalo ya fo janne ko ye mol mutale na tay samba
And those people were being captured against their will.
andu yo molu ime mat imutay sawol kam
Ha.
During this process,
wo muto kono
who was involved in capturing people?
jumani jumal dabdol ta wo muto kono e jumani jumale muta
O siyata la.
Wait, that was not the question.
Oh,
The
okay,
question was
Jenica.
who was involved.
ako I mentioning ka wole jumanyol lebe mutarola.
Amen be mutarola.
Ha.
Angamira ko yemen muta.
Hani ako jumanyol lebe mutarola.
O mutaro.
Aha, those people who were
Sojaro lubala le fulo lubala.
the fullers, the soldiers were catching people and the fullers were catching people.
Can you tell us what the role of each individual was?
sila
What
ngimbo
were the fullers meant to do and what were the soldiers meant to do?
sila ngimbolu munube mutarola ila dokol momo ila doko mo minde fe so fono molye so jarol munube la dokoti
Sojarol wala doko
la kewol fana munube la dokoti kabri be mol mutaka
wala doko on tol nyakoto wolum fo mo toro.
Well, their job that day was just to make people suffer.
Kat hanni ko be tamal la doro ni me push ibeli pala.
Even if you want to walk slowly or unevenly, if they don't push you, they'll beat you.
And how were these people being beaten?
sila ngimbolu yeli panyadile
Ila ni fole fimba membe bulute.
They were having black robbers.
Go ahead.
continue
Yajere. Ila mutaro kono kabirin nata banda bato molu sita je ye ba ko to wulem ba mutana. Inate ko ba kanate len ta fon ko yalla moro din nga kanate e kon ta kanate.
We
E fon le kanate ya bule le moto kono.
We were there for some time until later on they brought a red goat. A male red goat was brought and they said they are going to slaughter it. I told them, I'm going to slaughter it for you. But they didn't agree. They themselves said they will slaughter it themselves and that's what they did, and they put it on board their vehicle.
Just before we go into the slaughtering of the goat, you told us that some people were being beaten and they were using their military sticks to beat them. Can you tell us how many people you saw being beaten?
The person they beat was even my own in-law, called Dajan Toure. When they beat him there, his younger brother told him that, allow them, comply with them, or they are going to wound you. That's the time they took him and went and put him on board a vehicle.
Why do they have to beat him?
The reason why they were beating him, they know that. Because he refused to go with them.
Apart from this individual, did you see anyone else being beaten?
After that one, yes, well, in the village of Sintet, I didn't see anybody else being beaten apart from Dajang. But when I went after them to where they are going to, well, I myself, I was beaten there.
You were telling us about a goat that was killed. Can you tell us about that?
Foya kanate jalanchila lao, foya kanate bitanyimila lao, foshato dokura wolemo, itole alonde, itole kanate je yelo tumbuluje, yosari abulandi moto konetat.
Well, whether they slaughtered this goat for their voodoo or whether it was a charity for the village or whether it was for something else, I don't know. But after they slaughtered it, they left the blood there and put sand over it, and they put the goat inside their vehicle and went with it.
When was this goat slaughtered?
This was around the afternoon prayers.
Was this after people were already captured?
Ila molu mutaron kola bandimu foi pareta kata utumole natena nyimba kanate.
Well, after capturing people and when they were about to go, that's the time they slaughtered this goat.
And where was this goat slaughtered?
Nabanda ba toje wo tabasungo fango toje kanate la le kajimile ye ko tilintili jola bari tolti bontele ya tilintili bola. Well,
it was at the Bantaba there. There is a big tree there where they slaughtered this goat. When the normal slaughtering is happening, people turn towards the east so that they will slaughter. But their turn, they turn towards the west and slaughter the goat.
Who slaughtered this goat?
Ifawla molia kanete menkilia kanete ntematolo nsaka konto.
Well, it was their own person who slaughtered the goat. I don't know his name or surname.
You've already told us about the presence of soldiers and the ones in red. Who amongst them slaughtered the goat?
The person who slaughtered the goat was a civilian, not a soldier.
What do you mean by the person was a civilian and not the soldier?
Niko amanke soldier roti amu civilian roti silang yo fo mune kamma.
Munan dolmen ne bejani ni fan finti ol men beja nakulo rol muliyata.
Well, the people who are here, like us, plus the people who are wearing the black uniforms, we don't have the same color.
Hani soldier rol men bejani parali la fit fe ol mamuliya.
Even the paramilitary and the soldiers, their dresses are different.
And don't all fana be damembi ningaje don fancy fa membe dundila afi mala ko mala munanta o balanyo.
And even people like me today, when we see somebody dressed up, whether it's black or white, we will be able to differentiate.
So the person that slaughtered the goat was wearing ordinary clothes?
Silang kamanda ko momi ngi ba ngi kanati ay ngi na ngi fengol le dunte.
Yes, he was wearing civilian clothes.
Apart from the presence of soldiers and the people in red, were any other group of individuals present there?
Na bota nying mo wulengol mo mi alon ko e fe wulengol dum ani ni sojarol mo ko ten dol fanan be konol ba mi alon ko e mangi e fe ndol fanan dum
ha sojarol ni la siti fengole mu paral ni la siti fengo elen greenol ni la siti fengo awa mo ko ten ken so on men be kono wal civil malam.
Soldiers have their own dresses, the paramilitary have their own dresses, and these other civilians who were in civil clothes were also there.
The people that were captured, can you tell us where they were taken first?
Ni mol mi muta fesa funo moli e samba muntole folo
Kabiri ya muteni bota sintet ye samba kanilai.
I'm not talking about when they were taken to Kanilai.
Mantra ka foko kabri e samba kanilai kabri e muta ke bondi la cordal to.
Where were they taken first?
Ye samba muntole folo.
Ye boso gare dama anin troko. Ye menu bulandi nye motondi wale ke samba yete bulandi boso kono waran troko kono. Banta bato I folota fulakunda mafan inata kuruntuna selfana ita banta bato.
They started from the area of Flakunda with a smaller vehicle. All who were on board the smaller vehicle were brought to the Bantaba, where they are made to board either the truck or the bus which were parked there.
We've received evidence that there was singing and dancing going on while this process was happening.
Nga sedi arol soto janne ko kabiri nyin kol be keka ila nyim mo mutolo tantan ko so nin don kilal fanam be keka no wato ge bantam.
Did you see any of that?
Ite fanam foy safuno foy o sifa fanan gile ba.
Yes, I saw it.
Who were the individuals singing and dancing?
Tilan jumanyo le be nyin don kilani tantan ko so keka.
Ini botanan kanilai le de fol fanamu ya do kula le tibang. Fondu la jalo lembang malam bari ni botanan kanilai le ndu wol kono ngamen tolonje. Ngamen mentolonje. Wala sen for alfu sen.
Well, they came with these people from Kanilai.
Sajo, Safurla, Sajo.
They came with these people from Kanilai who were drumming. But the person whom I can name among them is the person called Sajo.
Sajo Tamba.
Sajo Tamba is the person I can recognize among them. I said Seni, but it is Sajo Tamba.
You've told us that there were vehicles lined up there.
Ya fole ko moto le berandi nungi.
How many vehicles were there?
Moto jelle be randi nungi.
Ndolbe dame.
Where we were, Alvedame.
E pareta tuma mebita.
When they were ready to depart,
Boso.
It was a bus.
Turoko.
And a truck.
Double cabinet shaba.
Plus 3 double cabin vehicles.
Kata atra jama membesata okono.
Because the people who were in the village,
amanka ku kilinti.
There were different things. Myself, my own daughter's naming ceremony took place that day.
Kampani do banta ya wala munkula modol na to manse ibeje yolu fana dolu muta.
One young man died in the village, and people who came to attend that man's ceremony, the charity, some of them were also captured.
ñine atinna mosi ya bata muta molu kono sinteti
This is why a lot of people were captured in Sintet that day.
yo adun sinteti fam melni mutata
And in Sintet itself, those who were captured,
atol ko alnata de marola
you said you came to help the people.
alma wuli jaw ya kam
You are not doing it because of hatred or wickedness.
bar biri altambitan kanje
But when they passed and came there,
aliya in cibaro di molla ko
you gave this information to people,
ñimman toro mel lata molu kam
the suffering that happened to the people.
alsina aliya molu ñininka
Come and ask people.
o ñininkaro kono
When they were asking people,
moɗol ye ñoo tonton
people decided to, offend each other.
wol yamuta ko
My apologies.
ako ya soto manding
yo alhamdulillah
We are actually discussing the group of people that were at the bus that day.
ko ya longa be ñi ka kam minna wolo
I asked you how many vehicles were there,
ñin ka fol minum benta o lato motol be lorin name
and you told me there were 3 vehicles.
ko ay ñinin ka moto jelle be nunje bare motol min fay ko moto saba wala be nun randinje
You also mentioned that there were lots of people there.
bayna ta ko mo jamal seta jele de
And this was because you had strangers from other communities.
because mi o sab wolom ale luntangol le soto alla kabilol
Due
kon
to a naming ceremony and a funeral that was happening in the village that day.
ñin kulliyo ani ñin sada min be kerin sate kono wole o sab
Yes.
Where the vehicles were,
sila motol be dame
can you tell me if anything unusual happened there?
ko sa funo mule fo fembe ke kanunge mi alon ka baka kenu
motol natalo dam
ha motol be randin dame fo fembe tama kanunge mi alon ko abaka tama wato ibuka jaka ke
ani je o kay kabiru motolu lota ituta mol ngay berni manta imam mol jindi fo salfana ko lale nata mol sam
Well, when these vehicles were parked, the moment they started catching people and putting them on board the vehicle, they stayed there. They didn't go. They were standing there with people on board the vehicles until after the afternoon prayers. That's the time when they left,
foka mol torande doronde
just to make people suffer.
And when they left, can you tell us where these people were taken?
silan kabiri tata fo sa funo e ñim mol samba mun tole
ha
Yes,
ye samba kani lay
they were taken to Kanilai.
janni bita
Before they left,
ndatalo sol dala
I went and stood beside.
nkay sol la ko nam
I said to him, Saul, he said, yes.
nkay fele ben na mol sambala
Well, they are taking away our people
nkay ni ala sonta
by the grace of Allah.
samam balu nom
Tomorrow I'm coming after you.
olunta be futala kani lay won
That day, the time I reached Kanilai was 1.
dol man suba fango sali
Some people didn't even pray the early morning prayers.
oso injindi ji
The bus dropped me there.
Before we move on to when you got to Kanilai,
jandim be futala woto
you were telling us about a conversation you had with Saul.
ibe kachami fo kanu inin sole min soto
Which Saul are you referring to?
ibe sole jumale la
solu bojang sojaro solu bojang
It was Saul Bojang.
Is it the same person being referred to as Soloboja?
fo mo kilingo kamin fo solo boja ibe wole maba
wala mo solo bojanti
yes
Well, that's the man called Solo Bojang.
solo bojang sojaro
Solo Bojang, the soldier.
iko wala atele o sojaro be kumandi
They said on that day he was leading all those soldiers.
wala nan tatan kay ben na mol sambala samam be noma
That's why I went and told him that we are taking away our people. But tomorrow I'll come after them.
birum futata je on jita moto kono da men barandi mabe sojari ala je kafa Suleiman Sisi
When I arrived there, I have a nephew who was a soldier called Suleiman Sise, who was there. Akoye Lamoy, Akoye Lamoy.
Did you have any relationship with Soloboja that made you approach him and tell him that you are taking our people?
fo ni solo bojang ina denta fennal bang fo wala fen baltima mi atina ite tata walin
solo
Kafaye
bojang
koye ben Namolu Sambala. Ha, Solo Bojang.
oto mo nkata kanila do kola ngalo wolto
Before all that, we used to go to Kanilai to walk. That's the time I knew him.
After your conversation with Solo Bojang, you told us that the next day you went to Kanilai. Who did you go with when you were going to Kanilai?
My two sons, Fujanga Diba and Lamin Diba.
Ani Moduba Membejang, Ani Afama.
Plus Moduba, who was here, plus his father. We all met there. When we met there, when I wanted to go, my nephew told me that the place is far. Wait for me, let me ask my driver to take you. And then we boarded his vehicle and went there. When we arrived, we alighted from the vehicle. We went into the venue. When we went into that compound, I saw a soldier sweeping somewhere. I went to him. I asked him, yesterday they brought our people here. Where are they? He pointed a house to me and told me they are in that house. Then I went to that house. I found that a few of them have gone out. But the ones I found lying down there, me being younger than some of them, I stood over a lot of corpses. I didn't cry. It was hard. It was hard. So the soldier came and found me crying. He asked me, "What are you crying?" He put his palms on my chest and pushed me and told me, "Get out of here." Our elders don't want me to allow people to come here. When I went out, he brought a chair for me. I went and sat on that chair. But my mind was concentrated on the people who were in the room. How I found, the condition I found certain people in, it was very bad. When they came, Sol Bojang came. The young soldier told Sol Bojang that this man came from Sinted, saying that he came for his people here. He took up the chair and told me, "Let's go under that veranda."
Just before we move to that, you told us that you were able to go to the point where the people that were captured were. How were you able to get that free access to where the people were?
I asked the young man, where are my people? He pointed the place to me. That was the time I passed him and I went in there.
You said looking at people in that condition, it made you cry. And you were quite emotional even after reflecting on what you saw that day. Why did their condition make you feel this way?
How I felt their condition, I cannot say about something else. But in the Islamic way, nobody should treat your fellow Muslim like that. Because the way, the condition I found those people in was terrible. One of them, in fact, I have to take a wrapper and cover that person. The person took the wrapper and threw it away. That was the time I decided to leave the room. When I was going out, before even reaching the door, this young man came in and pushed me and told me to leave. Apart from today, I have never narrated this to anybody. I told him, you are wounding me. He took a chair and placed it under the veranda for me. I went and sat down there.
The ones you saw lying there, were they both male and female?
At that time, I didn't see any male person there. They were all female. The way they were lying down there, that's what made me cry.
At that point, did you see any of the men in red who had taken them there?
No, none of them were there at that time.
At what time of the day was this?
I arrived there around 7 in the morning.
You also told us that you met with other people and you also went with other people. Where were these people at this time?
When I arrived there with Fujanga and his son, that's the time I went to the soldier and I asked him. That's the time he pointed the house to me and told me, they are in that house there. I went there. I went in there. So men were lying under the veranda. But I passed them, but some of them were not even aware of my presence. Especially those I found in the room. This is the time when the soldier came after me and pushed me and told me to come out. I said to him, you are wounding me, you are hurting me. He told me that my senior people don't like anyone to come here. I am going to provide you with a chair so that you can sit under the veranda. I went out and sat down there. He said, let me wait for... Around 9 o'clock, those people came.
Sol nata tumo me akaya solo boja.
When Saul came, he told him, Solo Bojang.
Akaya ko ela APRC chairman na APRC ko nata.
Chairman's APRC man has come.
Katu sintetin ko bebe ya na dia ta baka bukan kilin to fa wala ka fa na nja ka fa nyen APRC.
Sinter people are present here, but when he sees me, he doesn't call me my name. He calls me APRC. When my story was narrated to him, he said, APRC. You came here? I said, yes, I am here. He asked me what happened. I told him, you know what has happened. I said, your people called certain people, some of my people. I am here after them. He said, but I didn't catch them. I said, no, you called them. He asked me, how did I catch them? I said, well, the people you sent to go and catch them, those people caught these people. And they were caught on your orders. He told me then discuss it with them. I said to him, no, I cannot discuss anything with these people. Because me and all those people are under your orders. Whatever order you pass, that's what is going to happen. That's the time he talked to Saul. We spent the whole day there. When we were leaving the place, we arrived at Sintet around the dusk prayers.
At that point, who are you referring to as chairman?
Chairman. In this country, we used to call him chairman.
And who is that?
Yaya Jammeh, he is the one we call chairman.
Sorry, how were you speaking to him?
Just how this mic is standing in front of me, that's how that mobile was placed in front of me. I asked Saul, he himself, where is he? Saul told me that he was in Banjul. Whether it's true or not, or whether he was in Kanilai, I don't know. But that's what he told me.
Which language was he communicating with you?
We were speaking in Mandinka. Huh? That I cannot forget. There's nothing mixed up in that.
Who else was present? Who else was present when this conversation was going on?
There
is one elder sitting down here. There are some other people who were there. The old man who was here yesterday talking about his books, I was sitting near him. He said, APRC, I said yes. The man sitting near you, he doesn't eat people. He is worse than the witches. I asked him how. He said, I have no Indian. He said in his books, between morning and evening, there are certain things in his books which can destroy human beings.
And who was he referring to when he was saying this?
The old man who testified here yesterday, and he was sitting near me that day, he was the man he was referring to, Kamfane.
And he's also referred to as Mustafa Sane, correct? Fane, correct?
Atel to Mustafa Faneti.
Mustafa Fanne.
Yes, Mustafa Fane.
You told us that it was a phone call. Can you recall who made the call?
Anim jenni men tiamata telefono.
Yaya kumande alaftole lonna.
Walen solo bojante.
That's solo bojang.
Walen chibaro di ala kaita na kon nata jembeje.
It was him who passed the information to him that we are here, we have arrived, we are there.
Adu walu birimbe pele je fana.
And on that day also when we were leaving,
ato solo bojang kilo.
the same solo bojang,
Moja ubale.
very bad man,
Moja ubale.
very bad man.
Ala telephone number safela adintela.
He wrote his telephone number and gave it to me.
Ya jamme bare musol men dol fong be futurin tolla sata auto.
Yaya Jame's own sisters, some of whom are married in our village,
Wol dol bote itata kasimas.
some of them ran away and went to Casamas.
Akonu wol na tante ya kola ni soja roli eta kata ulmut.
He said when these people come back, let me call him, he will come with soldiers to go and arrest those ones.
Nkayo.
I said yes.
Birim finti ta compound okon.
When I left the compound,
Ngala kaito be fara ngajolo ngaiji.
I tore his paper to pieces and dropped it for him there.
Katu andi kono bayo tente jubushil.
Because somebody's running stomach will not bruise my ass.
Nata lata wala je.
Be separated.
That day when you were leaving Kanilai, did they give you anyone to take along since you went to demand for your people?
Ha.
Yes.
Who did you go with?
Birim bita.
When I was going away,
Nko fujanga diba.
myself, Fujanga Diba,
Lameni diba.
Lamin Diba,
Nu wallel seit.
I went home with these people.
Suteri modol bulandi jele jele na.
Suitering, put some people on board the Gelegele.
Ye boso londi.
They brought a bus.
E ko moli e bula okono.
They said let people board that bus.
Mol be bulata okono.
All the people boarded that bus
Fatou te sansanna.
unless Sansang.
Ntate no.
I went back after
Ko
them.
nyindo du. Alto dila na
I
ngasamba.
asked them, what about this one? Wouldn't you give him to us?
Sol ko nyahanin te anyela nyindi lalla.
Saul said, no, we daren't allow him to go with you.
Akonye tubabo kawoto ko itele kelen to la witness.
He told me in English that you are going to be our witness.
Nyimbe nyamente hanyela nyin sambalan suto sintetin ko kanyin tilbulo.
The condition where this man's condition, we will not allow him to take him to the people of Sintet during daytime.
Albitale sama
You are going home and tomorrow
nsa sambana.
we will bring him.
Nkodi ko hon.
I said, is that so? They said yes.
Ntoli seit.
Then we went home.
In what condition was this person in?
Ako sambe num makama jumalto.
Sansang kab yalo nal kalo to sarsang.
Our alkali is called Sarsang.
Wala nam nanti amo damo to ngal Qur'an lo maja.
Before I started talking, I swore by the Quran.
Sarsang.
Sarsang.
Afan ko nabulo la ta sarsang kanu abe menjela be ojela.
He himself said if he lay hands on Sarsang, he will see something.
Wo sarsang to
That Sarsang,
aninu ba mamento sansang.
plus this people's mother who is called Sansang,
Wala to mix tefe.
I think these two names were mixed with him.
Nyanta sarsang min dile borjiyo men.
The medicine they were supposed to give to Sarsang,
Itata sansang min duwal.
that's the medicine they gave to Sansang.
Sansang biri ya min dia bolta dame.
Sansang, since after drinking the medicine where she fell down, Musulem Foke,
Aman dunia ku kalam takote.
Musolombang,
Muso.
yes, after drinking the medicine where she fell down, she didn't regain consciousness at that time.
Man domorke.
She didn't eat.
Aman jimi.
She didn't drink water.
Hani lokmo.
Even for a week.
Amaka fata.
Before 1 week, she died. I have witnesses here.
How do you know this? How do you know that there was a mistaken identity in giving Sansang the wrong medicine to drink?
Ite wolo nyadile ko ngim filole keta jang. Ko tata yo wolo nyadile ko ye filole ke. Fo tata boro ci kakadi sarsang la. Sansang la.
Wo nga wolo nyame momo ma fonye.
How I came to know that nobody told me that. He himself told me personally that if I lay hands on Sarsang, what he will see is different from this. Because the ones I wanted to catch, they ran away. The ones I didn't need, they decided to catch those ones and bring them for me. When he told me that if I catch Sarsang, what I'm going to do to him will be a different thing. Now, after they captured Sansang, what happened to her? That's why I thought this way. If nobody is familiar to these two names, they might get mixed up.
So it's based on this that you are of the opinion that there was a mistaken identity.
Kamuta ko kola ta nyama ite yaje ko filole keta.
It told the filite bulu. Yes.
Where was this statement made?
The
statement that I will deal with Sarsang.
Ay kuma kama min fa ko nimbulo lata Sarsang la. Kuma kama fota muntole.
Kanilla yendundi yenyu samba damen fangot ye mobile londin tema fojele
in Kanilla when we went there, when that mobile was placed in front of us, that's where he said this.
Was Sarsang part of the people that were captured on that day?
Sarsang fada fanan dabla to mol kono minul mutawolum.
He nimboru na mambori na temantare nyato fana woto atetar la tema woto
kono mambori abortala bang fabe mol kono na bendo
abortala tata law boro kono la ka fonye natuma mambori nimbulo la ta kan abe menjela be o jelele birin cheta o samo akonye ikoita da kanila nan ko ha.
Sarsang ran away and left the area. So this is why he told me that if I lay hands on Sarsang, it would be a different story. This is why on the following day, when we came back to the village, when Sarsang himself came, he asked me and I narrated this thing to him.
You've told us about the condition of the people when you saw them in Kanilai. What was the impact of this incident on your people?
I mean sabuntama. Ha. He omolu.
Those people, the suffering they encountered, only Allah knows it. Because even this year, since this thing happened up to this year, there are some women in our village. They never even cultivated their rice farms. Up to today. Some of them are not even in the village of Sintet. They have been taken away to try and cure them. But their children and their other people are here who are witnesses to what happened.
You've told us about the death of Sansang. And you attributed her death to the drinking of the medicine. Apart from this particular lady, did anyone else die as a result of drinking this concoction?
Many of them.
Do you know the number of people that have died as a result of drinking this medicine?
membe fata quote.
All those who died.
Ndabe to fono la katum mantara kabila killing.
I cannot call all their names because we don't live in one clan and the village is a big one.
But hakil tula dolko.
But some people who can remember said, the amount of people who died
almost 10 sabasi
can go up to 13 people in Sintet.
Korda dol
in some compounds,
mofula
2 people.
Korda dol
some compounds,
mokili
1 person.
Akata ten fire shata mol mitala bebe.
This is how it went on till all those who went there were rounded up.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Camara.
Mr. Camara.
Thank you for answering all of my questions.
That will be all from me.
Mr. Chairman, the witness is yours now.
Thank you very much, my counsel, and thank you, Mr. Camara, for your testimony.
Chairman, counsel, Mr. Camara.
Commissioners, if you have any questions, would proceed. Please, Imam Jallo.
Commissioner Imam Jallo, ole nyinin karo soto.
Alagie Camara. Iko yaya ko wo mo ke sabol itole la dingol dumo.
Mr. Camara, you said that Yaya said that those 3 people ate their own siblings. I want to know whether those 3 people are still alive, or their fathers, or their fathers are alive. Yeah, these people that he said that ate their own siblings. The people who were named, their siblings are alive, but they themselves, all of them died. Whether they died of shame or whatever was the reason for their death, but none of them is alive. The people he pointed out and said those who ate their own siblings. Yes.
Thank you very much. Bishop, you have the floor.
Thank you, Chairman.
Chairman.
Mr. Alagie Masanneh Camara.
Mr. Alagie Masanneh Camara.
You inform us that the people that came to your home, after they went round, they did not find anything. When they left, you followed them. You said they went to Dipakunda. Which Dipakunda are you referring to?
Dipakunda Jumalema.
Is my younger brother who was accused of, who they said it was the witches who beat him on his leg. It was that person where he lives. That's where it's called Dibakunda.
Where is this Dipakunda? Because there is a Dipakunda in Serekunda.
Dipakunda be mundole katung Serekunda Dipakunda stojele.
Dibakunda be Serekunda bani sinteti korda beje menu konto mo Dibakunda ti ngela korda kile ko Dibakunda.
There is a Dipakunda in Serekunda, but there is a compound in Sintet where people with the surname of Diba live. So that's the place we call Dibakunda.
Oh, sorry, it's Dibakunda, not Dipakunda. Thank you.
Yes, it's Dibakunda.
Thank you.
Akoy number.
Commissioner Kinte, you have the floor.
Commissioner Kinte kane nyininka.
Assalamu alaikum, Alagie Masanneh.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Yenyim fonye ko Sadio Tamba dobeje wole beyango nyin kanate.
You said that there was a man called Sadio Tamba who slaughtered the goat.
Sadio Tamba wo mutantam ko silalati.
Sajo Tamba was a drummer.
Sajo Tamba sinte dingolem bamfo.
Sintet didn't.
No, he is not from Sintet.
Nanyin kar fulanyango iko kebal meni dingol dom.
My second question is, the elders who were accused of eating their own children,
Iko ifango fatale sign.
you said that they are dead now. Yes.
Iko idingol dolu bejele.
Yes, their children are there. Yes.
But ya to me dingol men dom wala beje bamfo dindol lebeje.
Is it that the accusation that the children they ate, are those the ones still there, or they have other children who are alive?
Aya fatam fansi le da ma kumo nyamide.
He made it very clear. He didn't mix it up.
Kambano fele jang o koto keo.
There is a man here, his elder brother.
Soja rolem.
He was a soldier.
Abate ya le tongo komo.
He was behind Yaya.
Wati o wati.
Every time.
Akola fayanko.
That's the man whose father Yaya told.
Ngamira ya la sio ala Portugalo do be ka fa me Musa Jamme albe ya to moy.
Yaya had a protocol officer called Musa Jamme.
Akaya nga Musa kino masinya saba.
He said, I sent Musa to you 3 times.
Nkoye dingo bula.
Telling you to leave your son.
Imanso.
You refused.
Ifamale dingo nyime.
You yourself ate your own son. Who is that son?
Kambano ni ato kafo kono mamparewa.
I don't want to call the name in the crowd.
Okay.
Ajel. Muso mfana ya fwa ko ifamale dingo nyime.
Muso. The woman he accused that she also ate her own child.
Ofana fata muso fa.
The lady also died.
Adu bayre ko aka awaya dingo nyime. Dingo le follow fata muso na tafa.
Because she accused the lady of eating her own child, and that son died before the lady herself died.
Bantol sinyo ma tol menu tetaje ndawlu to fono la sinyo yaka.
But the rest of our neighbors, I cannot call their names because we are all neighbors. Thank you.
Deputy Chair, you have the floor.
Chairman Nolankola Kaleninka.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you,
Chairman.
The one and only Alagie Masanneh Camara.
Ako kilimba kilingo Alagie Masanneh Camara. Abaraka.
You said you were also beaten on one occasion. Can you explain when you were beaten and where?
Iko yete fango lipa nungele. Fesa ufana sata muli ye lipa muntole ani ye lipa munto mafanne ye balor.
Kanilai fangoto.
It was in Kanilai itself.
Kanilai fangoto birindunta nyunukam.
It was Kanilai when I entered into that house to go and look at them. That's where the soldier pushed on me on my chest. I said to him, you are hurting me. He told me my seniors don't like me to allow people to come here. I went out. I went and sat under the veranda. Amunta watakiro adantawalla.
Honeybee.
Up to now, my chest troubles me. Sometimes I don't sleep at night.
One more question is, why did the president call you APRC?
Ako sila ngini kar fulanjango. Muna na president kete komandi APRC.
APRC.
The reason why he calls me APRC, there is a condition there.
Jawara kabra si tambulata normal.
When Jawara took over, I followed him
Fajit
until the day he was removed.
Bilata Yaya sit.
When Yaya took over,
Nin Shubabota.
In the early hours of the morning,
Sintet
people are present here.
Nin Shubabota in Salit.
In the early hours of the morning, after I have my morning prayers, I will go and stand at the junction and shout Jamme,
Jamme,
Jamme. Some people termed me as a lunatic. Some people took me as a fool. They said all sorts of things about me. But I never left his side. Until towards the end, the last election, that also, the reason for leaving his party, I was sitting over a radio. I heard Yaya say that Mandinkas are all kafirs. We should change our religion, come back to God. I clapped. I said, I don't know what the Mandinkas have done. He went on saying that this year I will kill Mandinkas. I will kill Mandinkas like fleas. If there is any people remaining as seed, except those who run and go to Mali. When he said this words, I said, hey, today this man is angry. I said, you should talk about people who did not, but you should not collectively talk about people in such a collective way. Then, by the grace of Allah, I was leaving the Lumo at Kamamudu. The councillor Mamoduba, I found his stepfather sitting at the Bantaba. He told me, elder brother, come. I said, well, no, me, I am from the Lumo. I am hungry. He said, no, it's not a long discussion. I went and sat near him. He told me, you are the strong pillars of APRC. The campaign is coming. When it's time for the campaign, you have to lead and we will follow you. I said, hey, today you have told me something very big. He said, but you will talk, but me, I told him that the elders in the Mandinka clan said, you can make a stick stand, then put something on top of it, and put sticks to hold the roof. Then you can put something on top of that roof. But as for me, a girl in APRC, I am not anything part of them, much more to be a roof. But whatever is going to be said, it will be fine. I told him I have left the APRC completely. He put his hand inside his pocket. He took out his mobile. He made a call. He said, Chief. He told the chief that Alagie Masanneh is here. He said he has left. I said, please, for the prophet, give me the mobile. Let me talk to the chief myself. When he gave me the mobile, I said, Chief, he said yes. I said, shootering is not lying. I am sitting at their Bantaba. He made me sit down here. He talked to me about the APRC party. I said, I am not part of it. I have left them completely. He said, Yaya did everything for you. He took you to Mecca, Now you want to betray him. I told the chief that he was the first person to stand for us at that gate. This is the reason I am out of him. Tomorrow I am not part of him. Even day after tomorrow I have left. This is why we separated. Since Barrow sat down,
Baro konto.
We went to extend greetings to Baro.
E konto foreigners wallet.
They said we are foreigners.
Bari nyinku kabra shit.
But when this thing reached,
Odon kondia mutara jolet.
the last one I talked over the radio.
Bari nyi simbondi television fountain be mem fola.
But I said this time if they want they can show me
Gambia
on
mo
TV.
Samuel Bantala Banko mo Samuel.
But I'm going to say I want the whole Gambia and people in the diaspora to hear it.
Ninga da memut.
Wherever I hold,
Fona kuntu tat.
until that place is no more. But I will not leave that
Wala
place.
mo salam.
That's what it is. What salam.
Thank you very much.
Numbara.
Imam C, you have the floor.
Kabarka bake Imam C. Wala bina nyinin karola.
Alagie Masanneh, assalamu alaikum.
Ako Alagie Masanneh, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Ñu lay nuyu de la métti ci ay jafe-jafe yi nga jaar yop.
Ako abe kontonna ani fana be masala ni bata be min be soto ni watol kono be.
Ak li nga joggé sa dekk dem be kanel lay ndak top ay sa mbokk rek.
Ni kabri yela sate bula kata fo kanil lay kate la badingol noma.
Dafa am benn laaj bu ma bëgg a laaj.
Ñinin kar le bente bulu de lafte ñinin kala minna.
Nga wax ni yow da nga di am na li nga ay faj.
Yimin fo ko te ka jaaral mo fi jaararo kele.
Da ngay joxe ay garab yi nit ku ñu.
Ika boro bo mo fi borol di mollale.
Nit ku ñu lang ban bobu la kamul.
Silang mo fi puwe min fote mo fi boro mo le long.
Ni mo fi boro.
Mun kusi faloti.
This local medicine.
Follow ni la dindi ke sumuna la ran kan sa boro di la aba min na tilkilin si nya saba asibo sumuna.
Bu njëkk bi mooy premier bi mooy comme ça soo amee doom boo xam ne dafa dee 7 silal.
Hani keba
su ma la ko joxee su ko naanee ñetti yoon rek dina bàyyi même soo nekkee mag sax.
Bay nga moo doolu jaara.
Parce que dama dee faj yeneen nit ñi.
Man ni kata musul.
ñoo xam ne jigéen lañ sax.
Wallahi. Ma ñininka.
I swear I didn't ask for it.
Abota fangole da ko. Ake folo ya futu ko nya fula nay wala soto ka ke sumuna ka abul.
This woman said she married and got 2 children, but the problem was she used to ease herself in the bed, and this is why the husband decided to leave her.
Another futu me kotek.
The second husband,
I didn't know wulwa.
She had 4 children there.
Oni nyim mo fulo mo woronde.
Plus the first 2 children, making 6 children.
Molia sambula basira benjubel.
People bought this medicine from me. She was sitting down looking at me.
When
I gave her my bag to go away, she said, Pabi, wait for me. She said, sickness is something that you should sell. I said, that's true. She said, my first husband divorced me because I used to urinate in the bed. My second husband, I had 4 children there. The man will need me at night and but every day, if I get up, I will go and wash my things. The man kept it as a secret. You didn't find anything with me. Please borrow me. I told her that where I come from is very far from here. I said I paid about 100 plus for my fare. Now to come back here and to try to regain my debt of 35 people, that's too hard. That's hard for me. The lady said, please help me. I had faith in God and I gave it to her. I explained everything to her. I'm standing near my grave here. Even a butut, I didn't take it from him. Until the end of the dry season, I didn't go there. The rainy season came. Up to the end of the rainy season, I didn't go there. The following dry season, after the Tobaski prayers, I went there. After alighting from the vehicle, When I turned the bend, I was going, she was the first person who met with me. She hung on me and hugged me. She was laughing. I asked her, what has happened? She told me when I saw you. I'm puzzled. I said, what is it about? She said the money I threw away was too much. But nothing healed me or cured me. Just your small bag that you gave me. I said, I didn't cure you. It is Allah who cured you. I also told her you are another person who is honest. Since the day I left here, it was a long time. I never came back here. I came here, you recognized me. You were honest to me. I also told her that I have forgiven you for the debt. Just pray for me. Plus other things. Some of those things are secret. What I cannot do. If you tell me that, I will tell you, no, I cannot do that. What I can do, because it is Allah who does something. I can make it and give it to you. That's how it is. Yes.
Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Camara.
Mr. Camara.
If you have any brief closing remarks to make, please go ahead and do that right away.
Ako sila bedameng abantale ye ngul be murundi telekan ni kuma le bele be min sola jamamul isi diamul mol be la moy kanni
yo alhamdulillah rabbil alamin.
Thanks to Allah.
Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin.
Thanks to Allah again. The advice I can give here from the village I was born in to the whole length and breadth of the Gambia, to other Islamic countries. Let's bear for one another. Let's forgive one another. These days and the days yesterday, even when we were young men or children, up to this day today, it can be 2 days. In our village, in those days, where from the Jola, Mandinkas, Fulas, Bainunkas, Manjagos, all these 5 tribes were resident there. But if you go into Sintet, if you talk Jola, if you touch a Jola, you have touched all of them. If you touch a Fula, you've touched all of them. From the day that these English scholars brought politics into this country, well, some people benefited from it, but it was destruction for some others. Because when we were young men, in a compound, whoever you address and tell him to shut up, he or she will not have the daring mind to defy you. But today, you can catch somebody and decapitate him, but the advice you give to them, they will not heed you. So we should respect and have mercy for each other. Let's pray for one another for long life and good health. What happened in this country from one end to the other, may Allah prevent us about its occurrence even in other countries. Let's have mercy for each other. Let's pray for one another. One stick, if you catch it and break it, breaking it will be easy.
bari kolma saba fo nani fo men sita cheme
but 3 to 4 to 100 sticks.
Afeata nyawonya.
However easy it may be,
akatoka kedo quality
to break them together will be very difficult.
Oto Gambia dingul nyantan sabar la nyoyen.
So Gambian people,
na banko mawara.
Let's allow each other and have a beer for each other.
Nde banko do lutama.
Our country is small, but there are certain countries that even if they are divided into 4 parts, even one of those 4 parts is bigger than the Gambia. If something is like that, let's hold it together for each other. However small the Gambia is, tribes and tribes and tribes, we are more than each other in this country. But even the smallest tribe in the country, if Allah puts him ahead of us, let's all be one mind and follow him or her. Let's pray for the country so that we will have progress in the country. But if we want to bring tribalism into affairs, that will be a big destruction. Our president who left here, what he sowed in this country, let's try and dig it and even dig out the roots. Let's dig it out and dig out the roots. I swear what I'm saying, Gambia jang adoata nyawotumo ni ini mo benta hani na mambo banka killing alkan lafela nyodomodan. In the Gambia here, formally, if you meet with somebody, even if you are not from the same district with that person, you have to like each other. Me, Namusho, my wife, since Yaya sat down, she was part of the UDP, Lawyer Dabo's party. I was part of Yaya Jammeh's party, APRC. If I went to Yaya Jammeh, whatever he gives me, I will give her the money and tell her, go and buy bonga fish so that we can eat it. Later on, I'll tell her, go to lawyer so that he will give you something. The white men who brought it here, they made it banter, just like to banter each other and looking for a place where to eat something. But the person whom you are from the same mother and father, if you are not from the same party, you look at each other. You look at each other as enemies. That doesn't bring progress into the country. This is the advice I want to give the whole Gambia. Let's bear for each other. Whoever leads the country, let's all follow him. Many people took leadership in this country. We saw this country during the time of Mountbatten, colonial days. You will see very few black people at State House. Up in the up villages, people who go to school were very few. If you hear 1919, that ends in Serekunda and around Banjul. When Mountbatten left her, his son, his daughter, Queen Elizabeth, took over. Jawara decided to take the country from them. But in Jawara's ruling, we had peace. The reason why if you see Gambian people become foolish, we refuse to walk. We refuse to walk. It was because of Jawara. Because he was a kind-hearted person. He will go and look for a lot of food and bring it and give it to us. Our wives will cook it and give it to us. We eat and do nothing. That's what we were used to. He left. Yaya Jammeh came. He said, let us go to the farm. Some went under the bed. How can we do that? How can that happen? I'm still appealing. Apart from that appeal, let's pray for the government Let it be steady
ala sa yirwa
and have progress,
ala sa fa kayrola
so that it will be full with peace and progress.
place tiolu men bije
Those who are holding positions
fantala
there,
sila place wol sambanya
may Allah add their positions and go forward.
ntol men fana be noma
We, the followers,
fala sindu nyoku nyoto
may Allah help us to accept each
ngene ya
other.
maro soto kadiyal
This is the advice I have.
ala saw
In the name of God, thank you.
Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Masanneh Camara.
Chairman Koilumba Rabake Alagie Masanneh Camara.
Ila mo fi mborol de mo manyene la lola.
Your local treatment herbs, nobody should believe in them.
Camara kunda moro.
Somebody from Camara Kunda,
Jalang le bobulu.
those people are voodoo. They believe in voodoo.
Si se kunda ngolti naje ka boro ni.
Tisekunda people will not come and look for medicine from you. But thank you very much.
Thank
Those
you.
people are our slaves.
No, please don't translate that. Interpret that.
Okay, I keep quiet.
Thank you very much indeed.
Akubariya barakabake.
We will take a 1 hour break and then come back at maybe 3:15 actually.
Mbe montoro wati kilinda hata langa muruna nintalan sabatambita miniti tang anil lulu.
The meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
Itun saim follow bengo bandale follow.
alhamdulillah
Alhamdulillah.
ñoo ñëw ak yéen rek skincare plus nara jàkkaarloo ak yéen waxtaan ak yéen tuuti rek si suñu tube suñu baax emuñ rek ci ay diw waaye comme ni ngeen ko xamee rek dañoo yëngu ci ay tube te yënguwuñ nag si just any tube suñ tube bu nekk 5-star Jasna la 5-star Jasna mooy Jasna bi gën a pire moom la ñoo tube palmaan bi gën a fort moom la ñoo liggéeyee ñun rek si tube dara du doy day des not only dañoo tube but bu la neexee ñu tuubal la ba pare nag ñawal la. We're not all about skin. We are skin, care, and the plus does come in so many different ways.